up, people? Welcome to episode 70 of Tailor Made Kicks. How's everybody doing? Make sure y'all like and share the video. Say something in the comments. What's going on, everybody? Let's get the intro started so we can get rocking and rolling. What's up?
Yo.
We was telling the people how the weather is fucking with us today.
Yeah, got me feeling like I ain't over
here. Facts, man.
Got me feeling crazy. I don't know what's in the air, but whatever's in the air, please get out the air.
Facts. What's up, Angelia? What's up, Sarah? What's up, Tara?
Before we go any further, right?
What's up?
I want everybody to give this man a round of applause for having such a great introductory show yesterday. Game 7 was memorable. We gotta get this man his flowers while he can see him and smell them. I couldn't wait. I was anticipating Game 7, and you know how you don't know what to expect, but you know it's gonna be epic. But then it just blows your expectations. That's what yesterday's show did, right? And I just wanted to say, congratulations, bro, on, another successful venture going on. And I know this show going to be dope because we talking about things that we care about. Right. And that's sports, fashion, and the conversational pieces. So that's just adding another feather to your cap. So shout outs to Game 7, the hottest show on Tuesday nights. Just like that.
Perfect. Shout out to my brother and shout out to Beans for coming on yesterday.
Absolutely.
It was actually my brother's first time, on the platform, on the internet, we could call it. So shout out to him because, he came on and did what he's supposed to do. And a lot of people was like, "T, you taking it easy yesterday. You took it easy on it yesterday. You normally all of the people shit." And it's like, sometimes you gotta respect your elders first and foremost. Sometimes you gotta respect your elders, and it's only game 1, everybody. It's only game 1, man.
They gonna see the shit. The shit,
right, right. It's gonna go where it need to go. Man. I'm gonna do what I do. Y'all gonna see that, man. But Game 7. We're working on whatever day it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be on Thursdays before the TNT games start. So. Game 7 will be every week, our basketball show. Nell will make an appearance at some point. So, people was asking me about that as well. Nell will make an appearance.
Y'all was concerned? They thought y'all dropped me?
Right. Nell will make an appearance at some point. And anybody who's, super into basketball and has some intellect or would like to learn everybody's welcome to Game 7 as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What's up, Janine? What's up, Helen?
What's up to everybody out there?
Facts. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Now, we're gonna start off with showing some love today. So
love, yeah, let's show some love. I need some love today.
What happened in Sneaker Check today? Did anybody bring any heat today?
Yeah, people was bringing heat. Was bringing things that they was looking at, things that they was inquiring about. Looking to purchase. So we're seeing some hitters in there. The usuals, the Helens, the Barbaras, the Jadines and people like that drop they wish list this week in there. I put a pair of sneakers in there that I actually own. And there that was a custom collab that I did with somebody and brought these to life. So, just bringing some of the visions that I got going on in my head to the forefront.
All right. Who do you want to start with? Do you want to start with yourself? I mean,
let's hit them hard. Let's hit them hard.
Is that what we doing today?
That's what we doing. Let's do that. myself on the back a little bit.
All right, solid. So this is Nell's sneaker that he posted in Sneaker Check today, everybody.
Yeah, so that's a real sneaker. Actually, that is a real sneaker. It's a Air Force One that the Nike check was actually turned into a heart. And then added the extra strings around the shoestrings to give it that look, and kind of was inspired by, if you know anything about some of the sneakers that we posted. And actually 2 weeks ago we had our boy Jay on the show, and he showed a pair off whites with that extra kind of shoestring work on there. This is kind of a mashup like that. So just experimenting with some things, doing something different and putting your own flair and flavor to those. So that's me.
I'm not mad at that at all. Let us know what y'all think of this shoe in the chat. Make sure y'all have liked and shared the video. Hit that thumbs up underneath the video so we can keep the algorithms going. We're moving forward at episode 70 already. It's up.
I was just sitting up here reminiscing, like, yo, when did we start? Like, started like 2-3 months ago, and we already on 70.
Facts. We are moving along, tugging and lugging. Moving along.
And just think from episode 1 to episode now 70, how many people's minds is different, right? We got so many different people's mindset when it comes to sneakers, a lot different. Like, oh shit, there's an importance placed on these type of things. They're not just sneakers no more to people,
Right. Who else we want to up to over there?
Let's go to Barbara. Barb posted a number of things, but something that's very, very, very necessary for this season, especially here up north. She posted the Timbs, the Butters. And it don't matter what size you get, they always hot for the babies, the young kids, and even yourself. But these right here is crazy.
What they call it, Tim's season for ass kicking reasons, man.
Mm-hmm. Tim's season.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I think I'm gonna grab a new pair of Tim's.
You grab a new pair?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab a new pair of Tim's.
I think this weekend is time for me to bag out the chuckers.
Facts.
I gotta go get a new pair.
Shout out to Barb. She got a couple things going on, so y'all could put some prayers in the chat for Barb. We see you, we appreciate you, and we are keeping you in our prayers, Barb.
Absolutely, you dig. Even when she going through the roughest of times, she still finds time to show us some love. So we definitely appreciate Barb and everything that she do to contribute to all the platforms that we got going on.
Facts.
She got 2 pair that I actually wanted to kind of highlight, because I know a lot of people have been influenced by this sneaker right here.
Right.
And that is the Vapor Max.
Right. Nell, before we show her other shoe, I want to stay on these terms for a second. When can you remember like seeing these little baby Timbs? How old was you when you got your first pair of real Timbs? Like,
I think I was probably like maybe 10, 11, 12. Right. Yeah, I remember it being like probably about 13, 14 when we start really caring.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the time, I think the Chuckers was the more present than the Butters.
Right. Yeah.
They had single soles at one point that everybody was rocking, and then once the double soles came out, you couldn't have a pair. You couldn't have single sole joints. But if y'all remember anything, the Chuckers ruled the world for a long time. And then the Butters became the Butters. But my first pair of Timbs was actually the black Butters. I mean the black Chuckers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to say that these kids are extra lucky that they're able to receive these Timbs, as babies. My kids had Timbs as babies. Yes. I probably didn't get my first Timbs until I was probably like 10, 11, something like that. So
the world was a lot different when we was kids, man.
Facts.
I don't even know how we survived.
I think we got started off with something busted as kids.
Absolutely.
When it came to boots. We got started off with something busted.
It was on Willen Avenue in the Payless joint. I know somebody had. So that's why it's important. Like, and I think people always say, well, why is sneakers so important to y'all? Like, because the moment we was able to, that when we became conscientious of what sneakers were
right.
and the importance of them, just and they came so rapid. We was kids, so when we became kids, I mean teenagers with a little bit of pocket change, then we had to have them. And now that we're adults with money, we gotta have what we couldn't have as children.
Right. Barb also had posted these Air Maxes, so let us know in the chat what are your
Crazy,
thoughts on these,
crazy.
and what do you think about these? Red is my favorite color, so
They
I'm all in.
they hot, especially all the love that's going around Philly right now for the Phillies. You know what I mean? We see a lot of red and white out here. We're
Right.
seeing a lot of red for the Phillies right now. They doing their thing in the playoffs. You know what I mean? You could put this on with a baseball jersey and go kill. Ladies, you could put these on with a pair of leggings and a t-shirt, or this on in a sweater and go kill. So there's a lot of different things you could do with a pair of sneaks, depending on what the weather looks like or the season.
Facts. I'm not mad at that at all. Let's do one more person in sneaker
Mhm.
court before we move on.
I'll
Who
let you pick
got
this one.
there? All right. I'll see what's happening. Make sure that if y'all want to get on a sneaker check, that I posted on my Facebook page every Wednesday before the show around 4 or 5 under my name T Taylor. If y'all want to get on a sneaker check, if y'all got some heat that y'all would like to show off, the link is normally posted there for you to post your shoe so we can show you some love. I appreciate everybody that's posting.
Sure.
Looks like everybody was going ham today.
Mm,
It was going on. I'm gonna go to Janine's because she had brought out a classic today.
I was gonna say that.
Janine brought out a classic today that we haven't seen in a while, but it's definitely a oldie but goodie, and these are always, welcomed at any time. These
Welcome,
are OGs.
Jizzles.
Classic Clyde Frazier.
I, my work. I call him. I don't even call him the Clyde Frazier. I call him the Nipseys. Nip, Nipsey rocked them real hard, and he gave a resurgence back to this actual shoe right here. So I call these the Nipseys.
I ain't mad at that at all.
It's a great shoe, man. It's a timeless classic shoe, and with Puma, um, you know, hot back in the market again. This shoe right here is definitely a one that you should have in your collection.
These definitely come in all colors, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So they come in red, they come
Mm-hmm.
in blue, I believe, royal blue, purple, I believe. They are like a suede material.
Mm-hmm.
And these are classics, and they are like affordable for the people who don't want to spend a lot of money. You could get a pair of these for, I believe, in between like 60, $80, something like that.
Mm-hmm. 60 and 80, between 60 and 80. That's a good vibe.
Facts.
A real good vibe.
So I'm not mad at that at all.
Absolutely.
So that was sneaker check, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? We will get into sneaker court in 1 second. I do want to ask the field, does anybody have any questions? Post in the chat for us. Is anybody having any issues? Do they need any help with anything? I do want to need you to go through something real quick now because my brother was also hitting me up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start calling him the lost and found. So my brother was hitting me up about those Midnight Navy fours because
Okay.
if y'all seen, I posted them last week,
Yes.
the Midnight Navy fours, but the raffle will be available on the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
So could you explain to the people real quick how you go on the sneakers app and get in the raffle?
All right. So first, you have to download the sneakers app, right? And the sneakers app is the red and white app that say SNK. What is it? SNKS. That's the sneakers app.
Right.
Download that app, and then it allows you to see all the new releases through Nike. You go on the app, it'll show you what's releasing, when it's release dates, what's hot, what's not, what's hot with Nike or whatever. You hit the notification button on there and it notifies you when a sneaker is going live. It tells you this sneaker will be sold or going live October 29th at 10 a.m.
Right.
Then, if you turn your notifications on through that app, you'll get notifications saying, hey, this sneaker's about to go live in about 10, 15 minutes, giving you the opportunity to go in there and hopefully reserving yourself a pair. Going in there, hitting reserve, or going in there, hitting purchase, and allowing you to put your information in, your size that you're looking for, whatever. And it allows you to enter the drawing to be hopefully to be selected for that particular shoe. It's just that simple. It
Right.
really is that simple. The sneakers app is designed and is in conjunction with Nike, so it's not just like a random site. It's linked up with the Nike.com app, and it's just ways to put yourself in a better position to get a release when you want it.
All right. So I do want to say that he was basically saying that he was like, why do I have to make an account? Like, like, why do I have to download this app and make an account? And how does it all work? And I was like, do you once again? Do you want the shoe or no? Do you want the shoe or no? So yes, people, you have to make an account and you have to like pay attention to what's going on so you can catch the shoe when it drops.
Absolutely.
So it's
It's
like
very imperative. It's very imperative that you down if you're into this right now, right? And if you really want something, you got to do your due diligence.
right,
And the due diligence means you not only have to download the sneakers app, you might have to download the Foot Locker app and
right,
the Finish Line app and the JD Sports app. Just a number of different apps that will put you in a better position to win these raffles. Go in there, cement yourself on a number of different platforms. That way, it gives yourself the opportunity. And also reaching out to someone who could be a great help to you. Maybe you can't get them, but they might can get them. And a number of different facets are taken in consideration too, right? Somebody might be an avid sneaker buyer with Nike. So, you know, they may have a gold status or a platinum status, and which propels them, right,
right,
to the front of the line. So if you can't get it because you're just beginner, but you know somebody that can get it for you, reach out to them. Don't be scared to reach out to somebody and ask a question or favor. And then two, let's say you run into this situation here. I ran into this situation a couple of weeks ago. I reached out to somebody and said, yo, I really want this sneak. I'm going to try, but I also want you to try. They tried. We both hit, right? It's nothing wrong with that because the sneakers app is through Nike, you can just go right to any Nike store, whether it be a Nike outlet or any Nike store, and return the sneak. So
right,
if you hit somewhere else and somebody got them and you sent them the money or whatever, and the money came out of your account for another pair and you only wanted one, it's an easy return. It really is not. It's really that simple, right? And you can get your money back right on the spot, and you already secured yourself a pair of sneakers that you want.
right. It's imperative that you do, make your own account and put in your correct shipping address,
Mhm.
your correct size, so everything can run smoothly. Okay,
Absolutely, absolutely.
thanks.
That's a great point, T. You
Right,
gotta make sure you go in there and update your settings often. Check it. Make sure your card is in there right. Make sure it's not expired. Make sure your size is updated. Make sure your shipping address is updated because any little slight something off, it will skip you and say you didn't receive it. I mean, when and go right to the next person just because of a glitch or error on your part.
thanks. Thanks. So, there was a faux pas or a tragedy that y'all had sent in the chat earlier. So I'm trying to see if I can pull this up for sneaker court, but we'll see if this video plays, man. Let me see if I can get this
Oh
video.
my god.
Let me see if I can get this video to play, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what they're doing to me. Bust out on your ass in them crockin' rockin' snow flockins. Boy, the weather outside is frightful.
Uh,
But
where's my gun?
so delightful. If you need me to shovel your snow, crock and go, crock and go, crock and go. Man, what y'all know about these croc boots? Bitch, these boots are made for crocking.
And that's it. I got them Croc slides with them Croc inside slide boots. Let's go. These them Croc and rockin' 13s right here. Croc, y'all really done did y'all something. Tighten these Belvederes up, bitch. Ooh, I can jump on the snow pile. Bitch, I can make me a couple snow angels. Boy, Frosty the Snowman ain't got nothing on these Crocs, bitch. We crocking around.
I can't.
Bitch. Chestnuts roasting.
I can't.
Yeah, Jack Frost.
I can't. Yo,
You can't even finish the video.
Yeah, I can't. It's way too much, ladies and gentlemen. It's way too much going on over there.
Too much. You know what? You know who I think that is an Eagles fan. That's good.
Yo, I can't. What was happening right there?
It was given crazy right there. The person went crazy. They put the Crocs on, the Croc boots on their feet, and they went crazy. That's what happens when y'all do crazy stuff like that. Right. Stuff that y'all not supposed to do. Y'all lose your sanity and go insane.
I want to say whoever made that video, you definitely need to check.
302 them.
Checking some shit, yeah. Some Ritalin. You definitely got some issues.
For sure. For sure.
It's crazy what's going on, man.
We'll be getting into this week. I know. I see the background. Background is letting me know it's a sneaker that's coming.
What's happening? Is it time for sneaker of the week?
It may be because I just keep seeing it. It's just putting itself right there.
Oh man, let's get into it then, ladies and gentlemen. This is the sneaker of the week. It's sneaker of the week time, man. What is the original release date on this shoe now?
Oh, like, what is it?
This shoe came out when we was youngins.
95?
It got to be like 93, 94.
Yeah.
It got to be like 94, I believe, or so. So there was a Monsters event that had happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something of the likes that we have never seen before. A giant gentleman was drafted into the NBA by the name of Shaquille O'Neal, and he had a deal with a Reebok.
Yes.
When he first came to the NBA, he had a deal with Reebok, and he got his first signature shoe. He was shattering backboards and all kinds of things of that nature. And, starting out with his logo and his nickname, the Shaq Attack. So these are the original Shaq Attacks. Our Reebok pumps. If anybody, was around when Reebok pumps dropped, it was a thing. It was a thing to get a pair of Reebok pumps. If you had a pair of Reebok pumps, it was like you're something special. You showing out. Everybody didn't have a pair of Reebok pumps. It was different. But these are, the original Shaq Attacks. They come in this big husky box. How do you feel about the pull-out boxes?
Love it. You ain't gotta fight. You ain't gotta wrestle.
They come in a pull-out box. And the greatest thing about this is that Shaq now owns Reebok. So he's going to be, reestablishing that brand. It was a powerhouse at some point, and he's going to be re-releasing all the classic sneakers that came out at that time as well. So his first release is his first shoe, the Shaq Attack Reebok Pump. So as you can see, it's a real secure, structured shoe because Shaq was big as hell. So it had to be a strong shoe to support him. You'll see the Shaq Attack logo in the back. Beautiful. It's a nice soft leather. They do fit true to size, and they're actually not pricey at all. They retail for $160. So I got my official size, which is 8.5. It's a nice soft bottom. It's a comfortable shoe. It looks kind of sturdy. I know you ladies are, a little subjectical about, a big sturdy shoe, but it's a basketball shoe. So it's meant to, feel that way. But you see the Reebok pump on the tongue. You can actually pump this up, which makes the shoe tighter around your foot for safety. And then you just push this button on the side to release the air when you want to take them off. So these actually came in black, and this is the original Orlando colorway. So Nell, I know you had a pair of these, or you have a pair of these. I'll back out of this the solo screen so we can show the people. I see Jennifer in the comments saying it was 1992. I think it was 1992 or 1993 around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Nell has the black colorway. This is the original white colorway. Let us know in the chat what your thoughts are. It's definitely a classic, iconic shoe. Shout out to Shaq. This is before he transitioned into owning his own brand because a lady came up to him and said, "Your shoes are too expensive," and we make some shoes for kids. So before he went into his own brand, he was signed to Reebok. He now owns Reebok, and he's now re-putting out the shoes of that classic time period. So what's your thoughts on the shoe now?
Love it. You see, I got a pair. I actually went and got a pair a couple of years ago. These black ones, and crazy. They sold out of all the Shaqs, I think these are the best.
Right.
All the rest.
I'm not mad at the Shaq Gnosis, but these are the best.
Yeah, the Shaq Gnosis it hypnotized you.
Right.
But these right here was dope because the Orlando Magic colorway was just as iconic colorway. Two, the sneaker is made real good. It's a real good made sneaker. It's sturdy. It's not too bulky. It's not too big. It's just right, and it's fly. You could do a jean with it, or you can even hoop in it. So that's what makes it just that much. That's so iconic.
Facts. So when I saw these were re-releasing, they were definitely on my 100 pair list. So I definitely had to add these to the collection. Brand as though they came in at that real affordable price. These are only $160, and these are available now if you go on I think it's like Finish Line or one of those apps that have these available. You can still purchase these now for a good price. So if you want to add a collectible item to your collection, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. These are the ones. You can get these or the black that now has up. No, there is a blue colorway that I definitely need that was fucking fire.
The blue colorway is this blue right here.
Right.
Yes. And it's more blue than black. Crazy.
Facts. So this is my sneaker of the week, everybody. The Shaq Attack Reebok pumps.
Absolutely.
Big on the wall display.
Shout out to Shaq for being conscious of people's pockets. Facts. Because after Shaq, put these out, he said, you know what, let me develop my own brand and put them in Kmart and made them affordable for the people who couldn't afford the $120, $150, $160 sneak.
Right.
And made a brand that people can associate him with. And then after he backed out, he went and worked the company. So that's a real power move right there.
Facts. So shout out to Shaq. Keep doing, great things. So what's going on with you over there, good brother? What's next on your list?
Oh man, we got something special for y'all next week. It's not. It was supposed to be here today.
No.
It was supposed to be here today. When UPS knocks at your door, they don't want to leave it no more. Like, just leave my shit. Leave my package. Especially when it's Wednesday, a delivery, just leave it. We'll figure it out. But it'll be here tomorrow. So next week's show, we're gonna show something real special to y'all. Somebody asked me a question today, and it made me chuckle. And we had a big laugh. Shout outs to Jen. I met Jen. And Jen is in the comments. Jen is a real one. Jen is a beautiful person.
Facts.
Energetic, amazing, beautiful, just totally amazing person. She came in. She hit me. We ran into each other today. And she said, I said, I'm about to buy another pair of sneaks. She said, do you buy sneaks all the time, like every week? I said, yeah,
probably. Yeah.
And she was like, it was so funny to both of us. But yeah, I buy sneakers all the time. You know what I mean? Especially now with this platform. But then two, it has reinvigorated my spirit when it has come to going back out there, getting sneaks, finding stuff. Prices are amazing now.
Yeah, plus it's a good time right now.
It is. It's a great time. Prices are amazing. You can find a lot of the things that you wanted at a great price. So and then they bring out new fly shit that you need. So shout out to Jen for being her. I appreciate her today. So yeah, Jen, we buying sneakers all the time.
Shout out to you, Jennifer. We definitely buying sneakers at least maybe once or twice a week at this point. It is what it is.
It's what it is.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So let us know. Do y'all have any questions or comments in the chat? Anything that y'all need help with? Next on my list is, I already told you it's Christmas in October for me. So I got Game 7 up, rocking and rolling. That's gonna get that was just the introduction, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna get spicy, I promise you. It's gonna get spicy. I had to welcome my big brother in with open arms. But it's gonna get spicy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The NBA season started yesterday as well, so it's a beautiful time for us. And my Yankees won. Shout out to my Yankees.
Yankees moved on to the next round. Phillies are in the next round already. They lost today, but series is tied up 1-1. So that's dope. You know what I mean? We love when our city is doing something positive in sports. Fair. Nobody wants to be in a city where they don't got nothing good going on.
Facts.
Right now, I know, regardless if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan or Phillies or Sixers or Flyers fan, you still can appreciate just the energy that's in and around the city when it comes to sports, and that's what makes it dope.
Facts. So next on my list is probably a couple pair of Timbs that I need to grab just to have in my collection, just to have in my reach. I think I got all the sneakers that I need for this week. Next week, I'm going to be dropping that special sneaker that we only talk about in the chat. Next week, I have them. They're sitting over there in the corner, but I'm going to sit on them.
You're going to sit on them?
Yeah, and I'm going to, we'll do a sneaker of the week on them next week.
Yeah, we got a big week. We got a big sneakers show for y'all next week. Like, we got some heat.
And we also have one of our members in the chat, Angelia, is supposed to be popping up next week.
Nice. Right. Popping in?
Yeah.
It's going to be a good look.
Angelia is supposed to be dropping in next week. So that's what we'll have next week. On the sneaker front, I do think I want to grab a pair of Shattered Backboard ones. I think that might be next on my list. The Jordan 1s Shattered Backboards. That's probably what's next on my list.
I like them. I think what's next on my list is I scratched off a lot. One pair that I need, and it begins with a Y.
Yeezys?
It begins with a Y.
What Yeezys?
The $15,000 ones.
Oh man! Now I'm trying to get bougie, y'all.
I might have to do it. I've been keeping me up at night. Like it was in my dreams the other night. I had 2 days in a row where I had them in my dreams. So it's telling me now you got to come get me so you can.
I mean that's how I feel, man. If you want the shoe, you want the shoe, man. You got to drop the bag on it. You just got to go get it, man. It is what it is.
Exactly.
It is what it is, man. It's still free Brittany Griner as well. Yesterday was a birthday, everybody. So free BJ. But besides those now. Mm-hmm. What is the next shoe on your list?
Besides them,
right?
They so major and it's so bogging my mind down that I can't think of nothing else. Everything else is probably going to be like little complimentary pieces. Because what I'm going to show next week is one of those that's in my top 10. Right. So I literally got my top 10 except 2. Now I can scratch that off because the Yeezy Nikes is in my top 10. So that would be the only one that is not in my top 10 and I don't have.
But I'm glad you're speaking about that because I want to stay on that point real quick. It's very important to write down this list for yourself because it's so many sneakers that you can get lost in translation. So if you're really a collector or you really want certain sneakers, it's very important to write down your specific list so that you can go on and scratch off and
absolutely. It's just certain things that I just gotta have.
Facts.
And before I leave this earth, I'm going to have them.
Facts.
Before this year's out, I'm probably going to have them.
Facts. That's why I was saying, like, I don't even know what I could get for Christmas now because I almost got everything that I wanted.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what. Like I'm being asked now. What you want for Christmas? Like boxers? I don't know. It's because I got everything. I got all the stuff that I've been looking for. I'm like pulling up on the bumper with them. Like the Yeezys though is in my grasp. I just got to figure out if because I went to Flight. This is a little story. I went to Flight Club because I actually had to get them.
Right. I think I'm going to Flight. I think I'm going to Flight Club.
Flight Club New York didn't have it.
I think I'm going to Flight Club on Tuesday.
Got to, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
pulled up at Flight Club. Flight Club New York didn't have my size. So he was like, yeah, they got them in Cali and they got them at the new store in Miami. He said, we can send them to you, but it's going to be like $17,000 if we send them to you. And I was like, I don't know. A purchase like that, that's something that will, my luck, FedEx will mess up. Somebody still, like, it just be my luck. So I'm either going to fly to LA or I'm going to take a day trip to Miami real quick and get them. So I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
Yeah, in that case, I would say that you have to be hands-on. Like,
yes.
In that case, if you drop in that kind of bag, you kind of have to be hands-on just to make sure that the condition and everything is what it's supposed to be.
Because it ain't nothing like getting something in the mail and it's wrong.
Right.
Or you get it and it got something crazy and you can't take them back. You can't do nothing. You out of $15,000, $16,000, $17,000. So
right.
Yeah. Just don't tell my mama.
Don't tell my mama.
Out there, just don't tell my mama I'm doing this, okay?
Don't tell my mama. All right, so this is episode 70, everybody. Janine is asking, can she give you her Christmas list since you don't have anything on your list? Can she give you what's on her list?
We always can find something to put on the list.
You know what I mean?
We could never complete the list. Even if we did complete it, we might want 2 per. We might say,
right.
Right.
You got that. Once you complete your list, then you get your double ups.
Yeah. Now you getting your rocks because they your stocks. You know
right. What I mean? Now you get your double ups, man. Yeah, I think Janine needs a sugar daddy. So I mean, you have sugar daddy, available.
She said she knew Fab, so you better call Fab because Fab got the ends. She said that's on last week's show. Her mom, you know what I mean. Fab mom used to take care of people, so call Fab up. He'll definitely lace you.
Facts. So this is episode 70, everybody. My sneaker of the week was the Shaq Reebok pumps. We have basketball games to get into tonight. Who's playing right now?
Is Memphis and the Knicks.
Ja's my young boy, so I gotta rock with Ja.
Ja.
Shout out to Tara. I know she's in the chat. Tara, are you rocking with the Knicks or are you rocking with the Nets? Who's Tara rocking with?
I think she's a big Nets fan.
Tara, are you with the Knicks or the Nets? Let us know in the chat before we get up out of here. Are you with the Knicks or the Nets?
Brooklyn, or is it the Nets? She said the Nets.
Oh, she's with the Nets. That's what I'm talking about, Tara. Team Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Is Brooklyn in the house?
Brooklyn will be in the city this week. We will see Brooklyn in a couple days. Brooklyn will be here playing the Sixers in a couple days.
Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt?
See, that's the only time Brooklyn is second home for me. Like Brooklyn is family. I can't. When they come to play the Sixers, I gotta turn my nose up at them. My 2 favorite players in the league is on that team: Ben Simmons and Kevin Durant.
So Janine says she's also rocking with Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with the Nets. We gonna hold it down for Brooklyn. And now, before we get up out of here, I need to ask you: are you watching Kanan?
Yes.
Kanan has been extra good this season. I'm not mad.
It has. It has been extra good. Last season was like slow, but this season is on point.
Right. So if y'all people are in the chat, currently we are watching Kanan. It's a good show. They're doing it's a better season than last season, I believe.
Very big.
And, that's what I'm watching right now. Power Book, the Kanan series.
Mm-hmm.
What's today? Wednesday. I gotta catch up on my Chicago shows, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire. Shout out to everybody in the chat who watched the Chicago shows. Those are great as well. Is there anything else on the menu that you watch now, or are you Are you going to the movies to see this new Emmett Till movie?
Yes. I am going to the movies to see that new Emmett Till movie. It come out this Friday. I will be seeing it. I want to see it. I seen the docu-series that they did on what was that, Netflix or something.
Right.
I gotta go see that. Also, I'm waiting. I'm heavily anticipating November 11th. That's the release date of Black Panther 2.
Okay.
We make sure we got to go out there and support that. Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us.
Right.
Support that. Let's support Wakanda Forever and Black Panther that whole Black Panther situation.
Right.
And and then Creed 3. I'm excited about that. I've seen the trailer for that. And this is Michael B. Jordan's director. What is it?
Directorial
debut. I'm talking too fast.
Directorial debut. No, that's a crazy thing that you just said that, because I be thinking about, how the fuck did I learn all of these words? Because I'm not a person that was like deep into spelling bees and shit like that. And you just think about, how do you learn all these words?
And it just flows off your tongue. Right. Not only do you say it, but you know what it means.
Right.
You be sitting there perplexed at yourself, like, damn, I'm smart. Brain or
you be like, how do I even know all of this shit?
I'm like, yeah, I went to college, but I ain't pay attention.
Right. Right. So
I got a degree, but I don't know how. Right. But his directorial debut in Creed 3, it looks like it's going to be a great movie. Let's go out here and support our very own. Fact. And I mean, we support that messy nonsense. Let's go out here and support something that's positive and drama free. So, fact. Yes,
I did see the trailer for Creed 3, and it does look good. I like both the Creed movies, so I'm not mad at it. So, I am a supporter of the Creed movies. I will be going to see that. I also shout out to Shanita. She did send me the trailer that was the House Party trailer. I was really skeptical about them remaking this movie, but it actually looks good.
It looks good. You got Jacob Lattimore in it from The Chi. You got Snoop in it. You got a couple of people making cameos in this movie. So that's something that definitely going to check out as well. You know what I mean? Because how can you redo House Party without messing it up?
Facts. Facts. So it's a lot of things coming. Make sure y'all, keep up. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all have got y'all memberships to the channel. I will be dropping more exclusive soon. Mm-hmm. I will be doing up close sneaker reviews on all the sneakers that drop. So there will be, my spin around joints and all of that will be dropping on the channel. So make sure y'all have subscribed to the channel. Make sure y'all got y'all memberships. Make sure y'all stay tuned, because it's a lot coming. It's going to be coming real quick and heavy. You don't want to miss out.
You don't. A lot of stuff coming. Like, this channel is growing. You want to make sure that you got your subscription, because damn you missed something and then you can't even go replay it just because you ain't got no membership.
Facts.
We've been in cable over here, people.
Facts. So shout out to y'all in the chat as well. Thank y'all for always tuning in and commenting in the chat box. We will see y'all on Sunday for Uncensored Minds. It's going to be, I think I'm bringing back the shit starter on Sunday.
And I've been kind of laying low for the past 2 weeks. Thank you. You're getting the heat off me, bro.
Thanks. I will be bringing the shit starter back on Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Y'all better beat us there. Y'all better beat us there. We're out of here, episode 70.
Shout out to Karen. Shout out to KD, and also
shout out to KD. We go. I don't like the nonsense you spew on KD. We're going to talk tomorrow. We're out of here, man. Episode 70.